Dear students, in our last class we have already discussed some basic concepts used in national income accounting, and today we will discuss about a new concept, that is circular flow of income and product in a simple two sector model economy. Okay, so let's start. All of you know what are different sectors of the economy. There are basically four sectors, but for making our model very simple, as we are discussing about model, that means it is an imaginary economy, then we have to take only two sectors, that is household sector and your farm sectors. So before going to discuss that how this circular flow model works, first we have to know what is this circular flow of income and product. This circular flow of income and product is the pictorial illustration of the flow of income and product among various sectors of the economy. So, among various sectors of the economy, this money income and these products are flow from one to the other, and the pictorial illustration of this is called a circular flow, because this picture will show that how this flow of money and money income and product among these sectors are in a circular manner. So we have to now discuss in length and breadth how this circular flow model works. So before going to discuss about this, now we have to take certain assumptions, because we know that the macroeconomic models are based on certain hypotheses. So we have to now take certain assumptions. First assumption, we have to know that there are only two sectors in the economy. One is your household sector and another one is the farm sector. So two sectors in the economy, one is household sector, another one is the farm sector. And second one, we can say household is the sole consumer. Household is the consumer only. It will not produce anything, rather it is a consumer unit, but this household is the owner of the factors of production. It is the owner of factors of production. And farm is the sole producer. Whatever will be produced in the economy, that will be produced by the farm only. Farm is the producing unit. So farm is not the owner of the factor production, rather it is the producing unit, or it is the sole producer in the economy. Now the third one, that is very important, that we have to know, there is no leakage and injections. There is no leakage and injections. That means in the flow there will be nothing will go out of this flow and nothing will enter into this flow. That means we are discussing about a very simple model economy, that whatever goods or money income will be circulated or will be moved, that will move in between the household and the farm only, and no income will be goes out of this flow and no income will be entered into the flow. So we can say there is no leakage, nothing will go out, and there will be no injection, nothing will be added into this flow. So this is the basic examples basing on which we can make this analysis very simple. So before making this analysis, now we have to know what are the basic principles on which this is based on. So what are these basic principles? So the basic principle of this one is that the goods and services, they flow in one direction, and money income to acquire these, they flow in the reverse direction, thereby they completing a circle. This is very important. The goods and service, they flow in one direction, and the money income to acquire these flows in the reverse direction, thereby they will complete a cycle. This is the first thing. And second one is the fraud or the seller receive the same amount whatever the consumer will spend, or the total sales proceeds will be equal to the total expenditures. That means a seller will receive that much amount whatever amount will be spent by the consumers. So basing on these two principles, now we have to discuss the how this circular flow model works. Now we can see this one. Just to see, this concept will be very much clear from this diagram. So we have to now say that this is the household sector, and now this is the farm sector. Farm. So first thing you see, households, as these household are the sole consumer, and they are the owner of the factors of production, that is land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. So household provides this your factor services to the farms. Household provide factor services to the farms. Factor services means that is the land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. That means the farm now utilize these factor services, and then it produce the goods and service. Then question arises, what the farms will do with these goods and services? As I already told, the household is the sole consumer, that whatever goods and services are produced by the farms, that will be goes to the household sector for its consumption. So this farm provide goods and services to the household sector. That means household contributes in the production process by utilizing these factor services hired from the household. The farms produce goods and service, and they provide these goods and service to the household. So you see, this shows a circular flow manner, that in factor services from the household goes to the farm, and from farm the goods and services goes to the household. And another thing, and these two are in the form of your real goods and service, so these two are called your real flow. So the real flow means flow of goods and services between household and farm. So if we can go to this, then we can find that as the household provide factor services, they contribute in the production process, then farms make payment for these factor services. So the farms make payment of these factor services. You can say this payment of factor services. So this is goes from the farm to the household. And how much amount the household receive? Now it became the income of the household. So this is called the income generation. And what the household will do? Then the farms provide the goods and services. So the household, then this one thing clear, the farm provide household payment of factor services. That means for land it provide rent, then interest, then wage and then profit. That means whatever income will be generated by the farm due to production of goods and services, that will be distributed among various factors of production. So that is called the income generation. And what this household will do, as household is consuming the goods and services being provided by the farms, then household will make consumption expenditure. Then this consumption expenditure. So one thing you be clear that as I have already told, there is no leakage and injections. The total factor payments is equal to total expenditure, which is we have already discussed in our analysis, that is basic principles. And these two flows, that is payment of factor services in money form and consumption expenditure in money form, that is called your money flow. So this money flow means flow of money income between household and farms. And you see this value of this factor service is equal to payment of factor service. Then value of goods and service is equal to consumption expenditure. Then if we can say this is the real flow 1 and this is your real flow 2, and this real flow 1 is equal to money flow 1 and this real flow 2 is equal to money flow 2. So one thing we can clear, that real flow is equal to money flow. That means total expenditure equal to total income, or the value of the total goods and service produced is equal to the value of the total income is equal to the value of total expenditure. So one thing clear from this, that the value of output equal to value of income equal to value of expenditure. So this is called the circular flow. And if from this we may be clear that as production is a continuous activity and this activity is continuously going on, so this completes a cycle, and this movement and this flow of goods and service and money income among the various sectors of this economy, that is called your circular flow. I think you are now clear about these concepts of your money flow, real flow, and what is called your circular flow in the two sector model economy. Now we have to see how this circular flow model works and what is its contribution in the national income accounting. This circular flow goes on 3 phases. So we can now discuss about the phases of the circular flow. Phases of circular flow. We can see phases of circular flow. Now we can see this by telling 3 phases. One is your generation, then your distribution, and disposition. These are the 3 phases. So when the generation, in the sense by utilizing the factor services provided by the household sector, the farm produce goods and services. Therefore, that called your generation stage or generation phase. It generates goods and services, or by this way, it generates income in the economy. Income is generated in the economy first, because when farm utilize the factor services, then it generates or produce goods and services, and this production of goods and services generates income in the economy. And as the household sector or various factor services contribute in this production process, then this income generated will be distributed among the factors of production in the form of factor payments. So total income which will be generated, that will be distributed among various factors of production as the remuneration in the form of rent, wage, interest and profit. And whatever income they get or the household sector get or various factors of owners of various factors of production get, they will dispose of this in the form of consumption expenditure, which is ultimately to be paid to the farms. So household provide factor service, then generate income, then these income are distributed among various factors of production, and owners of various factors of production will dispose of these to in the form of consumption expenditure by due to the goods and services they consumed which they received from the farm sector. By this way there will be a circular flow. So this circular flow is an unending process. This will goes on endlessly because production is an endless activity or production is a continuous activity. Therefore we have to now conclude that this pictorial illustration of different phases or pictorial illustration of different activities going on in between the household and farm sector give rise to a circular flow model, and that is called a circular flow in a two sector model economy. Okay, so this is, I think, all about this concept of circular flow of income and product in a simple two sector model economy. Okay, so thank you all.